There are 4 months left until Fatal Fury City of the Wolves releases, and we have 4 characters left to be revealed for the base roster. There are a lot of characters that could fit into the base roster, but who are those characters that could be a good fit with everyone else? In today's video, I'll be predicting who I think could be the last couple of characters that could make it into City of the Wolves and giving my reasons why. But before we get into the video, if you guys want to see more fighting game content on this channel, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as we are on the road to 2K subs. And without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's jump into the video. Starting off with number 4 on my list, I put Otakamaru, mainly because we already know he's basically confirmed for a spot in the game due to hearing his voice lines in the very first teaser trailer for City of the Wolves. Fans have been waiting to see how he would look in game, especially where he sounds a little older in the trailer. I think he would be a great fit into the roster, not just because he'll be the second ninja in the game, but from what he can do with his kit from teleports and having some of Andy's moves. He could maybe take Andy's slot for the roster. Now I know what some people may be thinking, why take out Andy since he's in the promotion art for the game with Joe and Terry? I put Otakamaru as the replacement for Andy because I think SNK will want to let some of the new generation characters get the shine for a little bit and have people get used to him as a character. This will go the same for Preacher taking Joe's spot for the roster as well, since both new gen characters are pupils of both old gen characters. So basically this will be putting Andy and Joe as maybe DLC. If Otakamaru makes the base roster, I'll be very curious on how his story will go, and maybe we could see some funny and cool dialogue between him and Mai, since in other SNK spin-off games, he has been in Mai's arcade endings like in SVC Chaos. So I could see something similar happening in City of the Wolves with both characters. So Otakamaru takes my number 4. For my number 3, I put Freeman. Now Freeman is an interesting one for me because we know Kevin is in the game. And if you know the story revolving around Kevin, these two characters have a history with each other since Garou Mark of the Wolves. Since Kevin was revealed back at EVO of 2024 last year, many people were wondering if Freeman was going to be revealed sometime last year at a different event, which didn't happen at all. I'm sorry, Swag. But since we have 4 character slots left, there is hope for him being on the roster. I would like to see Freeman make it into the roster for City of the Wolves, mainly for this character to get a second chance to shine, not only for story reasons, but for gameplay, because this character freaking sucks in Mark of the Wolves, I'm not gonna lie to you. If Freeman comes back, I think SNK knows what route to take him as in gameplay balance now, since there's a lot of legacy and new gameplay mechanics that could maybe help this character if SNK transitions him one-to-one with his kit into City of the Wolves. And part of me also feel like we need some type of Rekka character in the base roster as well, and he could fit that slot for the game. I'm sure Freeman will also appeal to many people. Just look at his design. He low-key looks like he could fit into a Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue game with how creepy and cool he looks, and especially his gameplay too. Having a counter super and many other attacks where he leaps into the air and even sways that can dodge through some of your opponent's moves would definitely bring excitement to new people and get people interested into trying him out. So that's why I put Freeman as my number 3. Please SNK, add him to the game. For my next character, I have Blue Mary. I would love to see Blue Mary in City of the Wolves, mainly for more dialogue and interaction between her and Terry. I'm a very big fan of seeing those two characters together, especially in the ending in Garou Desetsu Memories of Stray Wolves, where Blue Mary was riding her bike and she stops to pick up Terry. Another reason why Blue Mary is on this list is because we know SNK have been teasing her at other events like Gamescom last year, with SNK having her bike set up at the event. This also had fans speculating and thinking she could be on the base roster, and on top of that, people were even thinking of Blue Mary coming into City of the Wolves with her jacket. My last reasoning for adding her to the list is to have a 4th OG character on the roster. I know a lot of people want to see more older characters from the Fatal Fury series make a return, and I think Blue Mary could be a great pick to have along with Mai, Billy, and Terry. Now for my last character pick, I had to go with Kane. Kane was another character that was teased in the teaser trailer for City of the Wolves with Hokutokomaru and Gato. With Gato being recently revealed, it leaves me thinking even more that Hokutokomaru and Kane are for sure granted to come to the game. Kane has to make it on the roster because he was the antagonist in Mark of the Wolves, and since the story ended in a cliffhanger and City of the Wolves will be continuing character stories, it's safe to say Kane will still be the antagonist in this game as well. We still need more information regarding Rock's mother still being alive and more details on the relationship between Kane and Vox Reaper, since Vox Reaper is taking Grant's place in the story. I also think Kane would fit that Zoner archetype for the game, since we don't really have that in City of the Wolves right now if you think about it. I would definitely love to see if his design would change a lot, or will SNK keep his design the same. And the same goes for his animations with his moves, having purple flame fireballs and purple flames on his kicks. But overall, that's my prediction on the final 4 characters for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I know Jae-hoon hasn't been revealed yet either, but there's no telling what SNK could show or what they'll do for the final character reveals. As much as I would like to see Dong-hwan's brother make it into the roster, part of me truly feels like we could see some of these characters that I've talked about in today's video. We're coming close to the final character reveals and close to the game's release, so right now we just have to wait and see what happens. Now I want to know your thoughts. Who do you think could make it into the base roster, and who would you like to see make a return for City of the Wolves? That is all for today's video. If you guys want to see more fighting game content on this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, it is your boy Edo. I see you guys next time. You guys take it easy, stay safe, love y'all, peace out.